Hey everybody, my name is Marcy. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail because I know y'all excited. Always showing up, showing your girl some love. I'm excited as well. You all know that one of my, I think my second or my third favorite niche house is Bdk. Absolutely love their fragrances. When I started my niche journey, I completely dived right into the fragrance house. I think I ordered about maybe 5 or 6 fragrances within the course of like 6 months, 5 or 6 months. So, you know, I absolutely fell in love with one of the ones, the EDP that we're going to be talking about today, which was my very first love, my continued love, my For Lifer fragrance, all of that, my favorite tea fragrance, my favorite fig fragrance, like all of that, y'all. And I'm so excited to be talking about Bdk Gris Charnel, the extrait, y'all. So if you are interested in what I'm going to be discussing today, and this will not be a very long review, y'all, because I'm tired, okay? I just got home from work and I put it on Instagram, so I really want to give you all, everybody's super excited about this review, so I really want to give you all a very quick review. I've been wearing this fragrance for the past couple of days. I got it a couple days ago, and you know, I've basically been wearing it all day to bed. When I wake up, I smell it again. I will compare it with the original, my first love, Bdk, the original one, and we'll compare the extrait together, y'all. So please continue to watch, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells. You guys, y'all all know the drill, okay? Show your girl some love, just period, all right? I still even got a flush in my pocket, you all, from work last night. Yeah, what else I have in my pocket? So anyway, you all know that my very first love was, and you will always see this in my For Lifer videos or my top 10 videos. You all know that Gris Charnel is my love. It's my favorite tea fragrance, my favorite fig fragrance, just my favorite Bdk fragrance, and I absolutely love it. I contemplated buying a backup bottle of this, y'all, and it's just stunning. Definitely unisex, but it gives you a delicious cardamom, an amazing black tea, a succulent, juicy fig, like just the nectarous fig, y'all. Absolutely love this. There's some vetiver in here as well, but the vetiver, I do love vetiver in fragrances, but sometimes vetiver can be a little masculine leaning. Vetiver in here makes this definitely unisex, but not masculine, because y'all know your girl doesn't like too heavy, too many masculine leaning fragrances or heavy leaning fragrances. Really, you know, with that brute inside, that broody smell or the barbershop smell inside. That is not for me, okay? But this baby right here, I absolutely love. And today we're going to be comparing it with the extrait. Look at this gorgeous bottle. This bottle is sexy. It's alluring, it's seductive, it's mysterious. It's all of that, y'all. Let me shine it up a little bit for you. But I absolutely love the fact that they did change the bottle. It's gorgeous. I love the fact that they made it black, because the juice inside pretty much will tell you, the bottle will tell you pretty much what the juice inside smells like, y'all. So I got this very fast. Usually when I order, because I have ordered directly from the Bdk site, it takes about a good 2.5 weeks to order from Bdk. It's, you know, the same things. They send you a thank you card, you know, a handwritten thank you card, very thoughtful. They'll send you an editorial, you know, on the product. I didn't really get most of the Bdk fragrances, you'll get a story with it. Well, this one pretty much talked about the fragrance and the overall Bdk house, unless there's something on the website or on this box that I'm missing. But anyway, let me give you guys what you came for, okay? So anyway, this is the box, you know, gorgeous box, you know, housed very, you know, just nicely, you know, very sturdy, you know, your fragrance won't break. I keep my Bdk boxes. It comes, you know, housed in here, you know, this is a cardboard box, you know, and then we're going to be discussing these beautiful, juicy, like, y'all, if you love the note of fig, then you have to try Bdk, okay? Sample, they do have samples on the website. So let's talk about the first one. All right, let's go ahead and spray this baby first. I know y'all don't want to hear about the first one, but we're going to compare them. Now, Gris Charnel, the original EDP, I spray moderate with this one because it has a very good performance. Performance is up to 8 to 10 hours, that I remember, you know. So in the notes of Gris Charnel, the original, you have your cardamom in the top, you have your fig, you have your black tea, you have some in the hearts, you have your iris, you have your bourbon vetiver, and in the base you have your sandalwood and tonka bean. Now the only difference between this BDK, and I did not take the notes from Fragrantica, I got them directly from the website, okay? So the facts are factual. The only difference between this one and this one, of course, based on the origin of the product or the supplies, some places came from Madagascar, some places came from Morocco, some products came, or some of the notes were extracted from Morocco. So in this one, you also have cardamom essence, you have black tea extract instead of just regular black tea. So black tea extract in here. You have a fig accord, which is the same. You have absolute iris from Morocco. It doesn't say where they're both from, but I'm assuming they're both from, the iris is both from Morocco. You have your bourbon vetiver in both of these fragrances. Now in the extract, you have something called cistus. I did Google cistus and I looked it up. I kind of studied different sites to state what it smelled like. It says cistus is balsamic. It can be woody. It can be fruity. It can smell leathery. It can be aromatic, and they said it pretty much smells like a true labdanum. I mean, that's given us everything, right? That smells like everything. Fruity, woody, labdanum, leathery. So yeah, cistus has a wide range of scents, and it's probably based on what your nose picks up. Okay, so also in the extract, you have patchouli. You do not have patchouli that I can smell, and that's listed in the original BDK. You have vanilla absolute in here. You do not have a vanilla absolute in this one that I can smell either, and that's listed. You do have sandalwood in both. You have cedar in this one. You do not have any cedar in this one, and that really explains the woodiness and the dryness of this fragrance. And then you have tonka bean in the both of them, y'all. So the only difference between this, one more time, is the cistus. You have the vanilla, you have the patchouli, and you have the cedar, but basically they both pretty much have mainly the same notes of the fragrance. So in the original BDK, now you get more of the vetiver in this BDK, more of a sharp vetiver, and you get you still get your tea fragrance in here, your black tea, you get your cardamom, you know, but the vetiver in here is a little sharp, and you do get the iris that makes it a little creamy. The iris in BDK, it doesn't make it powdery for me. It doesn't make it smell like makeup-y or lipsticky or any of that, you know, but it's definitely a true iris. But I don't know if it's because it's mixed with the vetiver and the iris and the cardamom that it makes it a little sweet, creamy. Now let's go ahead and spray our lovely extrait on our skin, okay? I definitely pick up the sandalwood in both of these fragrances. They're really heavy on the sandalwood, okay? So let's go ahead and spray. Love BDK's Automizers. Now, when I did wear this, I wore this, ooh, y'all, yeah, it's beautiful. Like, you get an amazing, off top, I can't even tell you when I wear it, so. Yeah, you get a little tinge of alcohol initially when I just smelled it right now. And I didn't get that in the original. But yeah, when I sprayed it, I got that beautiful cedar and that sandalwood in here and the tonka, you know. It almost reminds me of the tonka bean, and they have another fragrance with just tonka bean, and I can't even remember, but I have it as well, okay. But yeah, you definitely get that blast of tonka bean, the iris, you know. You get that woodiness, that really rich, it almost smells like a birch too to me, but it's a really dry, beautiful cedar smell. Yeah, the sandalwood, the cedar, the tonka, you get a blast of that in the opening. Now, initially when I sprayed this fragrance, I got all the woodiness and the dryness. I got a little bit of the fig and the tea and all that. This fragrance, Gris Charnel, can be very linear. This fragrance, the extrait, it completely transitions. And the transition evolves over the course of, I would say, 3 hours. I was really testing this, y'all. I was testing it on my coworkers. I was looking at the time, smelling myself, you know, just to make sure I give you guys a decent review, you know. And I wanted to see the changes as well and what it does on my skin. I sprayed it on my skin. I sprayed it on my clothes. I sprayed it on my skin about... I think it was about 8 times, and then I sprayed it on my clothes about maybe 4 times, and that was a bit much. So do not overspray this extrait, because in the second and the third hour, pow, it completely comes out, especially when you spray it on your skin. It may be a little incognito and a little hidden in the opening, but after that hour, going into the second hour, y'all, this fragrance starts to shine. It starts to say, I have arrived, I am here, and it is time to shine. But y'all, like I said, you get the woodiness, you get a little bit of the tea and the cardamom for about the first hour. Going into the second hour, that's when that fig and that creaminess of the iris and the sandalwood and the vanilla, that's when it starts to shine. You do get some patchouli in here, but for me, I like patchouli. It's kind of hard to differentiate because there's so much woodiness in here and dryness. And the cedar and the tonka, maybe it's just giving that patchouli, or the patchouli's giving it a little more of a woody boost, but it's not a patchouli heavy fragrance. It's not a dirty fragrance. It's more of a woody fragrance to me. Yeah, so this is real. The woodiness in here is good. And you guys know that I love scent of woods. You know, they have some amazing fragrances. The wood in here is amazing, okay? The cedar in here, the woodiness, like I said, the sandalwood, it's all amazing. But the tea, the black tea, the cardamom, and the fig in that second and third hour, that is when that fragrance transitions. Spray it on your skin, please, because as I ran around and I warmed up and my skin started to heat up, that's when that fig, that tea, that cardamom starts to come out. You do have a little bit of sweetness in the opening, but in that second and third hour, that vanilla, it's not super heavy vanilla, okay? Not at all. But you get hints of vanilla that start to come out. I don't get a lot of the sweetness, but when my 2 coworkers walked past me, they said, oh, you smell really good. I did get 2 compliments on this fragrance, mainly from women, not from men. They said, you smell really good. Oh, I said, okay, come here. What do you smell? I said, because I've been testing you guys all night long. What do you smell? And they were like, oh, it smells sweet. It smells a little woody. But mainly she said it smells sweet. I said, smell sweet like what? I said, does it smell like fruity? Does it smell? She was like, I don't know. I kind of smell like a vanilla. So she was about 3 feet away from me. And then as she passed me, she got hints of vanilla and the sweetness. I didn't get a lot of sweetness on me when I sprayed it, but in maybe like the 10th hour on my clothes, as I smelled my arm, it started to become, I got those hints of sweetness, but I really got that fig, that tea, that cardamom, and that creaminess from the vetiver, y'all. It's not a heavy, striking vetiver, as in, this one's more of a clean, you know, a clean smelling vetiver. This is more of a woody and I don't want to say dry, but it is a dry, woody, vanilla, fig fragrance, you know, with the beautiful cardamom. It's not juicy. Yeah, but it's like a sexy cardamom, a dark cardamom, a mysterious fig, you know? You know, it's really, really good. Now, you know, yes, I do like the extrait better. I would say this is for the daytime, Gris Charnel, or the evening, and this is for the nighttime. Would I repurchase them both again? Yes, I would. Both have amazing longevity and amazing performance. This one I said lasts about 8 to 10 hours. 12 hours in, people were still smelling me at the end of my shift with this one. So I will smell my jacket later on. I'm not going to wash that jacket today just to see if it smells tomorrow. Maybe it'll last 24 or 48 hours. I don't know. But so far, this has lasted in moderation a good 12 hours. And this is 8 to 10 hours for me. Yes, they can both last a little bit longer. And that is on clothes. And on my skin, you know, it's pretty faint on my skin, and that's the Extrait because I sprayed both of my arms pretty heavy yesterday. You know, and I do get a little hint of the cardamom and the fig scent. But y'all, this is the oil concentration. Look at that versus the, so this is the original BDK and this is the Extrait. So there's definitely a heavier oil concentration. But y'all, this is sexy. This is like, I said on Instagram, this is like BDK has joined the beard gang, okay? This is beard gang right here. This is super sexy. This is alluring. This is like mysterious. This is like, you know, I'm here. I have arrived. I came to get you. And this is, I'm waiting for you. Okay. So yeah, I absolutely love them both. Get your nose on them. I want both. If you love Gris Charnel, you're definitely going to love the Extrait, because you really get a rich woody fig and cardamom in here and a little bit of vanilla, and that black tea is always prominent all the way through. I absolutely love the note of tea in all fragrances. I even love Flower Bomb. And yes, that is a tea fragrance for me because it's heavy on the tea. I love J.Lo Still. You get a tea in there. That smells more like a white tea. In Flower Bomb, it smells more like a white tea. And Still, it smells a little bit more like a black and a white tea to me. But yeah, I love it, you know, I really love it. This fragrance, I would probably wear, I could wear it all year long. Like I said, I could wear the EDP in the summertime and the spring, and I will wear the Extrait in the fall and the winter, or I will wear the Extrait on summer nights. I wear Gris Charnel all year long because I love it just that much. But, you know, I gave you guys pretty much a gist of what, you know, it's giving me, you know. And like I said, in the beginning, it kind of hides. The Extrait plays hide and seek. That's why you really need to spray it on your skin. And as it warms up on your skin, it comes at you full force, okay? This, to me, it's an amazing fragrance. Gris Charnel is hands down like no other. There will never, ever be another Gris Charnel, and I absolutely love it. And it is a top 10 lifer fragrance for me. And yes, the Extrait will now be in my top 10. I'm not choosing. Both will be in my top 10, and there will be one, okay? They will be a union, okay? You can layer them both together. They will pretty much give you the same vibe. The Extrait will just bring a little bit more character, you know, to the fragrance. But yeah, absolutely love them, you know? You know, you got freshness, you know, and you got a little more woodiness on this side, but basically the same components with a little bit more vanilla as well in here. No vanilla in here that's listed, but you can definitely get the vanilla in this one. All right, that is it, y'all. I gave you, wear them wherever you want, anytime you want, wherever you want, but it is definitely smelling. Gris Charnel smells like an upscale fragrance to me anyway, but I will wear it in the daytime. I won't wear it with sweats and a t-shirt, but actually I'm wearing Gris Charnel to sleep, you know? But it's definitely an upscale dress up fragrance, an event fragrance, a night out. When you want to seduce somebody, when you want to be sexy, alluring, all that, Gris Charnel is the way to go, y'all. Get your nose on it. It's definitely unisex. This one may lean slightly sweeter, so ladies, but it also leans woodier as well. It just depends on what you want. You want fresh, you want more fresh, or you want woody. That is it. That is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells so that every time I do upload a video, you can give me your feedback, recommendation, comment, or whatever else you want to talk about for the day. I hope you really all enjoyed this review. Like I said, I tried to wear it for the past couple of days to give you an honest review. I purchased this with my own money, okay? But it would be nice if BDK sent me some fragrances, you know, soon as well. So anyway, love you all. Have an amazing day. I am ready to go to bed and hit the sack, you know, and hopefully have some amazing dreams, you know, about Gris Charnel or my Gris Charnel coming into my dreams. So anyway, go on to the world. Have an amazing day. Spread amazing sillage. Do good, be good, all that. Show some love, y'all, and spread some beautiful, beautiful fragrances. All right, bye-bye.